For a little bit so far, but if you can't tell, I'm in a brackish system because just hung one of these little bass, but little dinky bass, but you never know. See what happens. They got some bait around here, and that's, you know, that, and then we're in a major bite time right now, so just see what we can get. But so all the goal is for today is just basically locate fish and find fish, right? You know, that, and then expand on an area that I kind of already know, or I've been to a couple times. I've kind of already learned a couple things since I've been here. So, but let's see what we can catch. Water temp's saying 63 right now, so it kind of raised up a little bit. So these fish should be a little active. That, and we got a major bite time, so should be pretty good. Just might have to play around and try to figure out what's going on. All right, y'all, here we go. Got a nice pretty trout on the Slam Shady. I just had a dude cut me off in a boat right where I was going. So let's see if we can knock him down right here pretty good real quick. Ain't really much been nothing going on, but so I wanted to come over here and test it out. And of course, I'm making my way down this line, and dude just jumps right in front of me. You gotta love it, you know. You don't own the water, but I mean, damn. I mean, like literally, like y'all can see him now. He's, you know, maybe 100 yards in front of me. Good, go somewhere else. All right, y'all, I just want to kind of explain things a little bit. So I was going down this line of docks, and earlier when I was at home, I was looking at the map, and I found a dock that had deep water with access to shallow water with a point that wraps around it. And with 65-degree water temps, I figured, man, they might be loaded in this little hole right here. So I started fishing these outer docks. I ended up catching a fish, and I was sitting there watching the guy the whole time, and he got on his motor. He was probably about 500-600 yards away from me, and he jumped in front of me about 100 yards. I'm estimating, so it could have been closer, it could have been longer. So after he seen me catch that fish, he gets up on the boat, he runs on the motor, and he runs straight to the dock with the deep hole. He sets up in it. Well, as I was editing, I can see he sat there for 7 minutes, maybe 8 minutes. He made a crap ton of noise. I just kept looking back and just hearing him banging against the boat or whatever. So y'all put down in the comments, did he not want me fishing there? What's the proper etiquette for jumping in front of somebody, and how much space do you leave them? I felt like he was a little short, and I think he was just trying to get me out of that spot, really. He just didn't want me to be there and catch fish. That's what I particularly think. So now let's continue with the video. All right, well, I was sitting here playing around. It's been kind of slow, and I just so happened to be reeling this jerk bait, and crap, I got hit. It's been pretty slow, but that's a slam. That is a speckled trout, a redfish, and a bass. He's too big. Gotta use the net. He's not like giant, but my hook, my drag wasn't so good either, because I didn't think I got a good hook in him, but I guess I did. There you go, brother. Brother. Drain the water out of there. We'll be golden. I just think he's a keeper, and just showing y'all I ain't catching no little bitty fish. Yep, he's a keeper. He is a 19-inch redfish. Gotta check out that little pretty redfish. He's going back to the drink. That'll do. Okay, well, got a little bit of action. All right, so the bass came on a Slam Shady. I think it's a 1/4 ounce weight. And then bass came on that, speckled trout came on that, and then this redfish just came on the jerk bait. Been a little tough, little hit and miss really. And I think these docks out here are so much deeper that I'm gonna have to use a paddle tail on them, and I'm pretty sure they probably got a few trout on it too. I hate how people that own docks do that shit. As I'm telling you, they see me in the kayak, they let the dog out every fucking time. You can't fish my dock. I can't tell you to leave, but I'll just make it so annoying for you that the dog will aggravate the shit out of you. I don't know if I can't say for certain if they do it on purpose or if they just letting their dog out. That dog probably sitting there barking at the door and just being like, shut up and get out. Man, this is looking like a struggle today. Maybe I should have went somewhere else. But hey, you know, when you're exploring and you're looking around, there we go. There we go. What the fuck is this? There we go. I was sitting there, there's more with them. They had like 3 of them with them. I don't want to stay in that spot too long. Nope. Almost got me. All right, there we go, y'all. Okay. I told y'all, if the phone starts going on, the fish start eating. That phone never stops. Well, I was halfway hoping it was a big speckled trout. Get out of here. Jesus. Bro, shut up. About the same size as the last one, y'all. Just throw him on here real quick. He might jump off. What'd I tell you? He's a little bit bigger than the last one. He's like 19 and a half. But hey, another pretty one. Look at that. Another keeper. So that's 2 keeper reds, a keeper trout. And if we wanted to keep that bass, we could do it. You're obnoxious. That's why you put scent on there. I just noticed it's just like redfish, just even speckled trout too. They just want that scent on there. It's something I ignored for a long time and started doing, and shit just works. Oh my God. I don't know if that was something on the bottom or I think it was something on the bottom. How long have I been out here? I guess it must have barely been like 75% or something. Yeah. I've been out here for like 2 hours, so damn it. It must have been barely enough charge at all. Dang. That sucks. That's the sucky part now, is now I don't have a finder. Now that the finder's out, the deep water stuff out the way. So now what we're gonna have to do to overcome that, because I'm not really ready to go yet. I'd like to catch a few more fish. So what we're gonna have to do is we're just gonna have to do something a little bit different. Now that we can't, use our finder because it's not working. It wasn't charged up all the way, and I pulled it off. It said 3/4. I guess it was just barely 3/4 at that. All right, so we don't have any way to know if any fish are underneath us or anything like that. So what we can do is, as we get up to these docks and stuff, try to hit every little piling, every angle on that dock, to try to get as many fish off each dock as you can, because usually there's more than one fish there if there's a fish there. So that, and then you just got to use your eyes. Use your eyes at this point. Like right here, this water comes up pretty deep next to the bank. But today, the fish haven't really been on the bank. They've been on a ledge or something. So now I'm going to attack this on the ledges. I don't think the fish are up on the in the shallows yet. But I think they're on the ledges, kind of ambushing bait as it either comes on or off the ledge. So actually, all my fish today have came on the ledge. So try to find the ledge. Thankfully it's sunny today, so I can see the lighter brown into the darker brown, and that's what I'm gonna do. Pay attention to where y'all catch y'all fish at. We're not gonna be able to know what water depth we're in, but we can just kind of ideally know what's going on. And then see, we have a little pocket right here. The tide's coming in. I think the major feeding window is over. It don't matter all the time. Sometimes it does. Usually when it's tough, it matters. But, and you know, maybe later in the day when this tide gets up a little higher, maybe these fish will transition to the bank. That's usually what they'll do. They'll get a little closer on a high tide. On a low tide, they're gonna sit off the ledge. But now it's just gonna be kind of picking apart the docks. Not so much just looking and whatever. We're just gonna have to hunker down and fish. And one of the best ways to fish is with this Texas eye and that slam shady. Some kind of Z-man, because it floats. So as you put it down in the water, if you shake it, that tail, it'll just sit there and vibrate. So you can work it like a shaky head. And I have some of those with me because I wanted to use them on a different bait. But you could do like I'm doing. I'm just kind of bouncing it and then letting it fall. You can just steady roll it. You can kind of hop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6 foot. All right, y'all, got a fishy. Threw it down there, first cast. Don't know what he is. Oh, there we go. Striped bass, little striper, little baby striper. Well, that was a welcome sign. Hi. Super skinny. Super skinny in there. All right, y'all. Well, I think that I'm gonna hit maybe this dock and maybe another one, but then I'm gonna turn around, I'm gonna troll all the way back to where I was earlier and get ready to almost leave. So, see, I'll get back to y'all if we get anything. All right, well, not an awful day, but not the best of days. 2 keeper reds, keeper trout, a small striped bass, and a largemouth bass. So, slam, shady, and a jerkbait were the deals this particular day. And it was an exploratory day that didn't work out the way that I wanted it to work out. So, but thank y'all for watching. I'll check y'all on the next one later.